I love Scooby-Doo. Whether it's presented in its original composition as Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Or any of its give or take 11 reboots, no other franchise has ever managed to perplex and impress me with how well its charm has endured the passing of time. And I struggle to think of a truer expression of this charm or of a more honest admission that time has indeed passed than Jim Stenstrom's audacious quartet of turn-of-the-century direct-to-video films. Beginning with what I consider to be its boldest and most distinguished entry, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Throughout every frame of its 77-minute runtime, between every bombastic comedy noise, every exuberant step forward in its story, and every campy musical movement to accompany it, lies a desire not just to simply stem the rising tide of audience fatigue that had invariably taken hold of the franchise nearly 3 decades into its life, but a desire to rebuke this sense of attrition entirely. And this reintroduction to our sorely missed team of mystery-seeking teens plays out as an incredibly dynamic exploitation of its audience's nostalgia. The ensemble's mutual despondence and loneliness in the absence of their shared passion, but simultaneous distaste for the tedium of never truly encountering the supernatural, as well as the other stark changes made to the ensemble themselves, lay the foundation of an incredibly perceptive and self-aware script littered with not only affirmations, but resolutions to the most distinct criticisms of the series that Zombie Island bears its name to. Every step that it takes is a step away from the series' now tired formula, and towards a rekindling of what made Scooby-Doo exciting to begin with. And with each of these new steps, an incredibly invigorating breath of fresh air can be drawn in by all who are watching. Now the threats are palpable, the characters competent, and the world immersive. Every visual gag, every montage, every suspicion, every motif, and every narrative beat lean further and further against the expectations one could have for it when it was released. Through each rise and fall of the film's adventurous chorus, the franchise's past is mocked and then paid loving tribute to, often in the same breath. Each character in the film existing as a shimmering, breathing reflection of the expectations Zombie Island so boisterously subverts. Velma doesn't lose her glasses. Shaggy and Scooby are the only characters who neutralize threats. Fred doesn't lead anymore, and Daphne isn't a damsel in distress. The zombies are a benevolent force, and instead of a scheming farmhand or a morally bankrupt attorney, the prevailing antagonistic force within this mystery is an actual god. It doesn't feel like classic Scooby-Doo, and it is precisely because of this that Stenstrom's take on the Hanna-Barbera classic feels exactly like classic Scooby-Doo, because it's exciting again. It's captivating, and it's hilarious, and it's scary, and it's brilliant. However well known it may be for its tonal shift to the macabre, it is precisely because of this darkness that Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is able to shine. It's ghoulish, and I love it. Thanks, Jim. Hey, thanks for watching. Big thank you to my patrons for making this video possible, especially these guys, and a very special thank you to Dr. Chike, Zen Ridgeway, Alexander Montgomery, William Cole, Joshua Fogelson, Brian Phillips, Mason W., Gareth McKenzie, Jan Seiberg, Shekel Shaman, Shane Vino, Jordan Carter, Johannes Rosendahl, Long Hyun, Tristan Marino, Alexi Aro Olavi, Gavin Miller, Eli Zellers, SSR Viper, Ib Sher, Ho, Brand Muffin, Justin Ziegler, Jacob New, Marwan Mohammed, Charles J. Boyle, Elena Lagerman, Jakob Duez, Denian, and Miranda Chamberlain. Let me know what you thought about what I thought down below, and make sure to subscribe. Love you, have a good night.